So we were Casale Media 3 years ago, in fact, and 13 years before that. And to us, we had to respond to the market. And it's no surprise that programmatic and automation was necessary in ad tech. When we founded the company in 2001, there wasn't a lot of automation. There was the dreams of technology, but a very manual process to transact with paper, IOs, and what have you. That changed. Programmatic emerged, and to us it felt like the right bet. So for the first 3 years of our transition, we kind of say that we had to operate an existing business while building our future. The existing business was Casale Media, our future was Index. At the culmination of that pivot, we then renamed the company because we quite frankly aren't the same company we were when we started. And we're pretty excited by what we've seen since, because in an interesting way, we now act as a case study for what automation should do to a business. In a way, we automated the entire company by embracing programmatic. And since that automation, the business has accelerated, growth has increased, efficiencies have increased. So it's been a pretty interesting example to live through over the years. Our focus is entirely supply only. We believe that we should be aligned with the goals and objectives of our customer. Which means that we only serve publishers and media companies, and that's a big deal. In ad tech, there are a lot of companies that focus on buy and sell. We focus exclusively on sell. The other big differentiating factor of our company is that we like to think of ourselves today as more of an infrastructure company than just an ad tech company. We've made huge investments in servers and data centers all over the world, and we continue to, because we believe that as the supply chain matures, as transparency persists across the ecosystem, things like take rate are going down, and efficient business models are necessary to continue to deal with the growth that's coming. As a company, we've moved far beyond our roots in desktop display. We do a lot in mobile, we do a lot in video. To us, the transaction type or format is only one component in the act of processing the transaction. So it's been pretty exciting to see how that diversity has played out throughout the platform.
And you have a number of partners. AppNexus is one. You're talking about that partnership here, and there's a lot of conversation about the sort of the ecosystem, the walled gardens, and how we all going to fit into all that. So tell us your thoughts about how you fit into the sort of ecosystem.
We think that by doing one thing, which is a pure focus on supply, it lends itself to partnership. So we're quite proud of the fact that we partner with many companies like Google, who in some sense is a partner, in some sense has competitive products. It doesn't really matter. In ad tech, we all kind of do similar things, but by having a clear focus, it creates a breeding ground for partnership. The same is true for the thriving ad tech ecosystem. Companies like The Trade Desk or MediaMath, AppNexus, we have a lot of partnerships that we're quite proud of, because I think to them, they know what to expect from our company. We're not going to enter the buy side, so businesses that are on the buy side can expect us not to enter their business. We're not going to enter measurement, so businesses on the measurement side, we're not going to enter. We do one thing, our clients are the media companies, and I think that allows us to operate in this ecosystem where there's just so many companies that do very similar things with a lot of overlap. It can be quite confusing, but I do believe that partnerships and strong partnerships are a way to create more simplification over time.
And finally, tell us the scope of the business and your operations and what's going on.
So Index is 300 employees. So 165 of those employees are all in engineering and technology, which we're quite proud of. For us, we believe that ad tech companies should be more technology companies than just sales and marketing companies. Our commercial headquarters is in New York, and we have San Francisco and London. London's been a pretty exciting growth spot for the company. We started about a year ago in London, and we're doubling down in Europe and continuing to invest in opening that office and expanding its roots. And all engineering for the company is based in Toronto. So what's a little bit unique is that the company builds in Toronto, which is a little bit uncommon in ad tech. We believe that there's a lot of talent in the city and the surrounding areas, and we're quite proud of that.